Hi again. This is a quick review of the Star Wars Trilogy CD box set from, I believe, 1993. So this is prior to the special editions. This was shortly after, I guess, the Star Wars Renaissance began with the Timothy Zahn books being published, but kind of a dead period in Star Wars collecting history anyway. I got this when I was a teenager. I was really excited when it came out because it was the first time we got the complete soundtracks. So opening it up, we have the discs themselves, which are not currently in here. I've got them somewhere else. Oh no, they are in here. Okay. They are pictured CDs. So this is the sort of extras CD, and it's not quite photorealistic. It's a little bit pixelated, or not pixelated, halftone. You can kind of see through it. But there's Williams himself. Oh, but they're these very understated sort of black on black, flat versus shiny finish. Then they have the title underneath each, the original soundtrack album. So this was a remastering of the original album with previously unreleased music. Now this was a huge deal at the time. Things like an extra 20 seconds in Imperial Attack or something. And it's actually sort of hard to find the expanded versions now, so when you want to go back and listen to the LP version, it's something you have to recreate. But so each of the discs has some Macquarie art on it. That's the Star Wars one. The Empire one, I think, is a Tauntaun, yeah. Sort of concept art for Tauntaun. There we go, when they were lizards. And in the Jedi, I think, is the sail barge. Yeah. So it's been a while since I've seen the CDs. They've long since been ripped to my computer and so on. And the best thing about this set, honestly, is this really nicely written set of liner notes that goes through track by track and really explains the sort of leitmotifs that are going on, and bit by bit, as you're listening, it goes through the music. And that's really the value in this set to me, is this book, which I haven't read in a long time now. Need to revisit. When the special editions came out, I believe they remastered this set and used a different sort of remastering technique, and they indeed found more music. So when this first came out, this fourth CD had all sorts of unreleased things, like the music when the X-Wings are launching to Yavin, or the music when the Falcon turns around in Empire and charges the Star Destroyer, which had never been heard outside the film before and was terribly exciting to me to hear. And now that's all available in the special edition versions of the soundtrack, which restored everything in sort of chronological order. The soundtrack CDs themselves preserved the original recording order, which I actually really like because it preserves the music as music, and I think simply putting it in order that it appeared on the screen isn't necessarily the best way to enjoy it. There's the back again. But so this box, it's on my shelf, and I get it out every now and again, but I just thought it might be interesting for some of you to see it. It's definitely worth having, in my opinion. More so, I have the special edition soundtracks as well, but I find the write-ups less complete in those. And the track titles on those are ridiculously long and descriptive, and these kind of keep them brief and sort of artistic. But anyway, so if you see this somewhere and you're a fan of the music, maybe you want to pick it up and just add it to your collection. I don't think you'll find that the music itself isn't recorded or presented elsewhere, but it's certainly worth having regardless. Thanks for looking.